least 6 weeks before he managed to hide. They dated at a wedding, mother using her guile, and less than 1 year later they were walking down the aisle. After a year or so in Woodborough, Mum found it far too quiet. She'd been used to life in BJ, which always was a riot. So John took up the challenge and they moved to St Helens Crescent and settled into village life, which has been very pleasant. Mum's passion for the players had never once diminished, and now she was relieved that her acting was not finished. For John, this was a new venture which he approached with a slight quiver. Quite happy picking Brussels, he was certainly no Olivia. But with relief, he soon discovered a role that he could fill, and as a backstage helper, his DIY skills fitted the bill. And so with some great gusto, he yields hammer and a saw, building and painting scenery he'd never imagined before. Since he retired, John has enjoyed his time at the local bowling club, and at least Mum knows he's safer there than down the local pub. She tries to understand his need for frequent trips to green, but when it comes to polishing his bowls, she's not so keen. They've been on many journeys, especially to the QMC. But they've also enjoyed many cruises, sailing on the seas. They've been all over the Med, to the Caribbean too. In fact, they've been most everywhere except for Timbuktu. But the biggest journey has to have been their 30 years together, which has been a mix of calm and somewhat stormy weather. But when Mother starts to gather speed and launches into dispatches, John calmly puts his collar up and battens down his hat. They're such a brilliant couple with generous hearts and minds, wonderful grandparents, always considerate and kind. And though from the outside we might wonder how they've endured, they love each other dearly, of that I am quite sure. So please now can we give a toast to a very special pair, without whom life would certainly be dull if I compare. We all wish them years more happiness, of that I'm very certain. So please now raise your glasses to Maggie and John Burton.
I'd just like to say thank you to you all for coming. We really enjoyed having you. We just wanted you to come along and be with us on this special time, and also to welcome our lovely niece over from Florida. It's nice to have her and her family with us as well, Raphael and Sophie. And thank you all for coming and for your lovely cards and everything. Anyway, enjoy. There's more to come, I believe. So
yes. Night.